What's going on, guys? So I wanted to clear up some confusion on the halfway to Halloween show I've been talking about. Figured I'm driving home, why not talk about it while it's on my head. I've seen a lot of the comments on my last video about if I'm vending at East Coast Haunters or Midwest Haunters, and so no, I'm not. The show I'm vending at it's just a small little flea market type thing. It's nothing huge, just something to kind of get my feet wet. It's a show I go to every single year. Just, as a patron, I go there and walk around and look at everything that's there. And last year I went, and actually the last 2, maybe 3 years I've went, there really isn't anybody there making their own stuff. It's a lot of like, oh, I bought this at the Spirit Halloween 50% off sale, and I'm here trying to make double retail, is usually how it goes, or make a quick flip on that stuff. Or it's a lot of Home Depot closeout stuff from Halloween, or Lowe's stuff, that kind of stuff, or a lot of Dollar General stuff, or a lot of that type of Halloween stuff. So one of my friends last year, she ended up vending, and she made a lot of stuff, and she did great there. And she made her own stuff, did great, sold some store-bought stuff, did well. And my main thing was, there's just not that many people there making their own stuff. Now, if you make tumblers, holy hell, you're gonna make a killing, because apparently that's the hot thing, because there was like 20 vendors selling freaking tumblers. But last year there was one other guy, including my friend Bree. She was there vending, making her own stuff. There was one other guy there making foam latex props, and they were beautiful. I was gonna buy like 2 or 3 of them, turned around to go back and get them, and they were sold already. Pretty mad about not buying that stuff. So hopefully he's there this year and I can buy some stuff from him. But my thought was, well, if no one here is gonna do it, I might as well do it. That was kind of my thinking on this whole process. There was nobody really making stuff the last couple years, and up until last year there was 2 people that made homemade stuff. And there's always a market for homemade, because no two are alike. Where I live, there's 3 of us that decorate pretty big for Halloween, and if we all go to Home Depot, we're all gonna have the same thing. If we all go to Spirit Halloween, we're all 3 gonna have the same thing. Now, all 3 of us do have a lot of the same stuff. And that's what's happening a lot with the whole haunt industry as a whole, at least for home haunting. A lot of people are getting the same stuff from Home Depot, Lowe's, Spirit. Now people are getting into distortion, so we're all starting to get the same stuff. Then again, it starts to look stupid going to every haunt and seeing the same exact thing. So I've been going down the path of learning how to make my own masks. So I started doing that. Then I started messing with these skeletons. I've been dabbling with those for a couple years. Now I'm really getting serious about it. Now I'm going to start upgrading and doing crazier things to them, and probably start upgrading the equipment and stuff I use. Not real sure where I want to go with this. Like I said, I wanted to vend this show just to bring a little piece of me, I guess, and some spice to the show, I guess. I don't know. We're going to bring some creativity. That's kind of my thought to this. So that there'll at least be 3 or 4 of us making our own stuff for this show. But it's just a little local flea market type style show. It's just a halfway to Halloween. There's a lot of Halloween stuff going on in there. It's a pretty decent sized show, but it's nothing like a Fear Expo or a Midwest Haunters or East Coast Haunters. It's none of that. It's nothing big. It's just at a local fairground. It's in a decent sized building though. I just wanted to clear that up about what was going on. Like I said, I've been making my own masks. I got into that probably a year ago. I started dabbling with it. Finally started making my molds around Christmas time this year. And then I've just kind of went off the deep end with sculpting and molding and pouring and pulling and strapping them all up and stuff, paint. So I've been going pretty crazy with those, and then these skeletons. I've got one done currently. I've got two almost ready to start skinning, if you will, corpsing. Then we got a long process on that whole deal. I've got at least one more I want to do for the show, so I want to at least take 4 of them with me. I'm going to take some Texas Terrier, my take on Leatherface. I'm going to take, 2 or 3 of those with me to the show. And I'm going to take a few other things. I got a couple other props that I am making currently. I want to try and take those with me also. We're going to corpse a few other things. And I'm just going to try and do that. And then a lot of the small stuff that I'm going to get you into the booth with is going to be, like earrings, hair clips. Just that way I can entice please the women of the crowd, because not all people are into bloody, gory, crazy stuff like I'm making and trying to make. So I'm trying to keep it like little something for everybody. So, you might come by, a woman walks by and sees a bloody, gory skeleton, goes, well, not really into that, keeps on walking. And then if she sees look at these little hair clips and these Halloween themed earrings, and she might come into the booth. So we're going to do that. I got some stuff to do for some succulents. So I got some cool little pots or vases, if you will, to be able to put some succulents in, because I know that's a hot thing. Then I'm also going to do my animatronics. So I'm not building my own. I'm just taking some of the store-bought ones that I have from Lowe's, Spirit, Home Depot, stuff that I've bought years ago. Actually, stuff that I bought from here a couple years ago. I'm going to take some stuff and just try and offload it and free up some space here and give me money to buy some other stuff while I'm either there or for this year's Halloween, because there's some pretty cool stuff coming out. It's not a whole lot that I want to buy so far, but that's what my plan is. My main plan was mainly just to go get a booth to sell my animatronics. And then it kind of evolved into, if I'm going to do that, I might as well make some of my corpses and try to sell some of those. And then let's make some other little things. And then I started I could take a few of these masks. If they sell, great. If not, don't care. I know they're not the greatest things in the world. So, I think Texas has about the best chance of selling. My other ones, probably not so much. But we'll see. We're gonna try it. I've never vended a show before, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what all is about to happen. So I've sent in all my info, waiting on the response if I got the spot or not. Sent in my application, paid for the spot, so hopefully they approve my application. But I was definitely one of the first to do so. So I got that all done, taken care of, squared away. Now it's just down to me getting stuff done. Like I said, it's the end of May, so I got almost 2 months to get all this stuff done, which I should have time. It's just still really cold outside. Here in Ohio, it sucks. The weather's been spring and then it's back to winter and really windy, back and forth, battling illness. So I've been sick off and on, so now I'm going to try and get a lot of these corpses done, because this is very time consuming, and I'm trying to do 4 of them. So trying to get them all to where I can get them foamed at the same time, and then I can start doing the corpsing method on it all at the same time. So I'm trying to do everything in a sequence. That way I'm foaming at the same time, I'm corpsing at the same time, I'm staining and I'm painting at the same time, and I'm doing the bloods and stuff all at the same time. So I just kind of assembly line and get it all done. But I got a few more masks I need to get in here and paint up, and obviously start on these corpses. But anyway, I am rambling. I just wanted to clear that up, that I'm not going to some really big, huge show. Just started to make my own things. Tried the Etsy shop, that nobody bought anything on there, so I got rid of that. And I'm just going to do small time show here, and we'll see if it's something I really want to get into. Maybe next year we'll do like a East Coast Haunters or Midwest Haunters or Fear Expo or something. Maybe. I have no idea what that holds. Don't really have a lot of time to go around and travel, so we'll see what happens after this show. And yeah, remember, like, share, subscribe, leave some comments down below what you think of the stuff that I have already made. If you've seen the last video, let me know, and give me some ideas. What's your thoughts on vending? If you've vended before, let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.